Hi. Hi. So, yeah, I'm, what, 5 minutes late. Yes. Uh, I had a problem with my Linux installation. I tried to mess a little bit with the network cable, well, networks adapter drivers, because I wanted to have a different kernel. The kernel was not adapting to, well, didn't get the adapter drivers. And I tried to find a workaround. They ended up messing up stuff. So I had, this is a new fresh Linux installation. So now, yeah, let's see how this goes. This is, you know, the chat and everything in here are fresh. So I don't know what may go wrong. So right now I'm streaming for Kick, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and Rumble is the one that is refusing. Well, let's see. Next stream, I don't know. We'll get it right next week. So where did we leave things? Yeah, I was doing some favors for the dwarves and doing like the giant dwarf. It's an adventure that's gonna help me get a little bit more thieving. Also, my beautiful mud jellyfish glass. It's not real merch, I'm not selling it, but it's a present that I really appreciate. And I got a new mouse. Good stuff. It's incredible. It's light as a feather. Especially useful for Counter-Strike. Okay, so let's see if the Stream Deck helps changing to, yeah. So now I have to activate this filter. Yeah. And then the gaming overlay, window capture. There you go. Right. So let's go. Is the music okay? Yeah. All right. Right, where am I supposed to go? Of course, this is also fresh installation. So, I don't know, maybe something is, it could be wrong. There may be things missing on the settings or the plugins that I had installed. Oh, yes. The highlight of the, you know, the ground. And I'm still sick. A little bit. Giant dwarf. Okay, where do we have to? And Ring of Wealth, Amulet, Glory, Varrock, Teleport. Okay. What do I need to do now? Joining the consortium. Talk to Commander Veldban. Okay. If anyone knows, they could let me know which one is the name of the plugin that lets, you know, shows this the grid. Hang on, it was called grid something, right? Grid inventory grid. No. Square. Move. Key remapping random events. Roof removal. No. How was it called? Grid. Was it this one called grid? Okay, maybe I can over world color, other color. Line thickness. Yeah, I think this. Oh no. Draw distance, fade out. No, I don't think this is it. Okay, let's just forget it for now. Where do I need to go? I need to go over there. Okay. So this is the guy that gave me the mission to start with. Let's run a little bit. Okay. What news from the consortium, Dackseid? I told the director of the Blue Opal that I would support the bid to be put upon the statue. And perhaps they can finally end the impasse. Well, let's go to the meeting then. What now? Yes, now. Are you ready? I'm ready. I do want to warn you, this meeting may take a while. Do you want to attend the meeting personally, or do you simply want the minutes to the meeting so you can read what happened afterwards? Okay, yeah. I want to see the meeting. Happy to hear that. Let's hurry then. Okay. I'm gonna have to check for the grid. Runescape. Oh. Can I just skip it? Oh, it's very long. No, I have been told. Hi Snurch, how are you? Good to see you. I'll do it in a sec. I think. I need so square RuneScape grid highlight plugin. Is the inventory grid. And drop preview in the inventory. Oh, but that's for dragging. The ground item plugin can highlight ground items for NPC highlighting, inventory tags. Do you remember what was the name of the plugin to get the the squares? Where I'm moving, because I had to reinstall everything in my computer. Okay. The black guy that green. I'm not gonna be reading this. If it's very long, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna read it. I'm actually gonna be skipping it. Help me rebuild the statue. What's cost? You know that when you click around, you know you have this highlight around in the grid, the game grid. There is a highlight in the square you're standing or where you're going. Like the ground on your inventory, in the ground. So yeah, it's the one in the ground that I'm looking for. Stop to hollow threads. Let the human speak. Tile indicator, okay. There you go. True tile. So I think this is the one I had, but I also heard about True tile. But I think that might be one of these. True tile. Target true tile, right? There you go. Oh, it's done. I thought it was going to be much longer. Ah, yeah, I got lots of experience. This is nice. I can make steel sword, short sword, steel nails, and crafted level 33. Members can now craft vials. Thieving 29. So I need 11 points of thieving. I'm making 22. Target true tiles. Shows the true tile of your target. Okay. Okay. Cool. So now I have that. Tile indicators enable everything in settings. Yeah, that's tile indicators. So come here. I think that's the one I wanted. There you go. This is what I was missing. Okay. So we're done now with the giant dwarf. What else is out there that helps my my thieving? Okay, Runescape wiki, old school Runescape, thieving guide. Thieving training. Okay, so Ardun. So we've done everything from Ardun, and then there is rogue equipment, dodgy necklace, gloves of silence. So fastest experience, questing. So I've done the giant dwarf. Death to the dog is who? Okay, well let's go for it. Death to the Dorgeshoon. Or Dorgeshoon. This one. Finish the Lost Tribe. I have not done the Lost Tribe. You can train thieving yourself now. It's very fast. Fruit stalls in Hosidius with baskets. Hosidius. Where was Hosidius? I think I'm going to teleport myself. Fruit stalls in Hosidius with baskets. Okay. Hosidius is on there. You can get there from Port Sarin by talking to Veos. Okay. I'll get there. There I go. Port Sarim. Okay, so if we're gonna be doing these, are there some fruit stalls here too, right? Maybe? Seed stall. Okay. Let's get to cities. So I was doing better with my cold. Jose, this is unfair. Yeah. Okay. So I was doing better with my cold, and I had the happy idea. Well, not the happy idea that my friends were running Blades in the Dark, and I went, sure. I'm playing on Thursday. Got there, and on my way, it started raining cats and dogs. Hello, Veos. I don't like to go. Lancet Port Piscarilius. I think Piscarilius is it, right? Yeah. Okay. Piscarilius. Here I come. Come on, man. There. So, looking at these, but Piscarilius. Hosidius. Okay, down there. So yeah, I got soaked big time. So now my cough is worse. Worst part is I went partying on the weekend, and I left my friend's house at like 8 in the morning. I'm too old for that kind of thing. Like normally I used to do that, have a nap, wake up, have a shower, that'd be fine. But at my age, this would really destroy you. Sunday there was a living do from a friend of mine. She's moving to the States. I don't know exactly where, but she will be back at most in 3 months. So it was kind of like a living do. Oh yeah, now I'm coughing again. There you go. Good. Okay. So this is what we're doing. $29. Okay. It may not be the most entertaining thing to watch, though. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hey, follow me. Not here. Follow me. Okay. Coming in a second. Let me just finish this dog. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Bonds. Yep, let's go. Poor doggo. Yeah. Well, he shouldn't have tried to bite me. You know, he should have known better. That's what it is, you know? So it's only like the guard dogs, right? Ah, so here, right? Okay, so now I go from one to another. Cool. So no dogs. I still think it might be a little boring to watch though. Because I still have 11 levels to go. Yeah. So what is it that I needed to do? For longer trips. It'll go fast. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. But now I need to, what? Drop everything? Strange fruit. Fruit loop. Bury the bonds. Now... So I imagine that everyone comes here to do the same thing. That's why there's so much fruit around. It's not Boris. You're totally right, you know? Well, 40 minutes is not really that bad then. The music is just so nice. You can bag the fruits or drop them. Baskets make the trips longer and you can customize your click to make it one click drop. Hold shift and click item to drop it very fast. So like... No, hang on. And click item to drop it very fast. Okay. Oh yeah, well, that's if... Yeah. Okay. Onwards to adventure. Baskets make the trips longer and you can customize the trips longer. So if I search here, menu entry swapper plugin. Okay, let's check. Menu entry swapper. Okay, and now here, item swaps, UI swaps, object swaps, ground item swaps, shift drop setting. Right click walk here. Okay, then no. Item swaps. Customize left click. I do cloak, wear, bury, clean. Okay, maybe now? No. Okay, so customize left click. Teleport to teleport item, NPC swaps, no, object swaps. Portal Nexus. Menu entry swapper plugin is enabled. Shift drop. You're holding down shift. So customize left click. Left shift. Shift. Yes. Shift. Holding. Yeah. Okay. Cooking apple. Use. Cooking apple drop. Yeah. Is. Left click. Left shift. Reset. Use. Okay. So I can go. Yeah. It's not. Okay. I think I'm not configuring this right. Okay, now it's, yeah, it's working now. Well, I'm happy eating the bananas and the papaya. Okay. So what it's done is to educate my inventory that for certain things, I should, like for example, apples, every time I click on with the left click to these, it remembers that that's what I wanted to do, right? Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah, 30, now I need now only 10 more levels, okay. Something isn't right here. What do you reckon is not right? You shouldn't get an option every time you click. Well, every time I click, now that I have it configured, it's all done. Now what I have not done is this. Swap left click lime, drop. And then I can do the same with this. So it's working fine. Now that I understood, because, you know, I'm thick as a brick, but now that I got it, now it works. I was right-clicking. You know why? It's because I'm right-handed, and most of the important clicks on a mouse are the left click. I tend to confuse those two, because I tend to think in terms of the more important click is the right one, the strong one. Yeah, I'm weird. Yeah, there. I'm going to drop the bananas as well, and these grapes as well. Yeah, nah, it depends on the game. League of Legends uses right click as a main. Yeah, that's very true. I don't play League of Legends. I tried, so I did try Dota. I tried League of Legends a little bit, and I used to try Heroes of Newerth. Heroes of Newerth was another Dota-like that ran natively in Linux, and it looked fantastic. Actually, that one was very good looking, but it was the same thing. Like, dude, I'm new at the game. If I get into the new I'm gonna, no. Okay, now. What? The banana is... I'm eating the banana? Okay. I like this fruit. So yeah, like if you walk into a server, for example, it's a noob server. That's where you get there to learn, right? Why am I having a 12-year-old screaming at me because I'm not doing things right? So in the end, I stopped playing. It's a lot worse when you're supposed to be doing like a team effort. Like now I'm playing Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike, because a lot of it, I mean, especially if you go deathmatch, it's just you. Nobody gets mad at me. Somebody tried to ban me the other day, like kick me from a game, and I don't know exactly why. I think it's because, and I'm not good. I'm actually very far from being good at the game. But I think that in some point I shot the guy out of luck, and he thought I was using a bot. One shot, one guy out of luck, and I was already getting votes to get kicked. Luckily for me, I think that people realized very quickly that I was pretty useless. And they were like, nah. Okay, hang on. So these... Drop. Yeah, and pineapples. But yeah, I saw someone, I don't know. People, I've never tried to kick anyone out of a game, ever. But I have not been playing for long. I only have like 200 hours in it. It's not much compared to what other people spend, you know? But I never tried. And... Hey, level 31. We're getting there. Yeah. So I suppose a lot of people are very trigger happy when it comes to like voting to kick someone out of the game. Also, they didn't really have that much time to observe me. Like I had killed like 3 people at that time. I was like, yeah. It was like minute number 2 or something. How can people figure anything out about you in 2 minutes? Wow. Okay. And I'm going to, yeah, that drops. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. What's this? People love power and flexing it, so they jump at the chance to use it. Yeah. I suppose that could be. They simply didn't get it. I mean, to be honest, it felt a little bit flattering. Somebody trying to ban you because you killed someone in a spectacular way. It was very simple. The guy was jumping from behind a box very far away. And I just shot at the edge of the box and I hit him in the head. That was it. But it was entirely out of luck. Yeah. Somewhere I read or saw a video where they were talking about these trees, the magic trees. I think that you need a special type of axe or something to do it, right? Yeah, strawberries I can drop as well. You. And you. Just a normal axe at 75. Okay. I can't see with so much fruit in here. I think I'm gonna start stealing from this one. What's that? Oh, a hobgoblin. I heard today that there are rumors they're trying to bring Dackseid back to Dungeons and Dragons. And I agree with the guy that made the video. I don't want it to come back. We live in an age in which things that we have dreamt of having are not appealing having anymore. Like, oh, they're gonna make a TV show about Conan. And you, in the past, I was having, oh shit, yeah, show Conan, yeah. There was one, by the way. And there was one, it wasn't very good. It was very kind of like low budget Xena, Princess Warrior sort of thing. But yeah, no, they said, no, we're gonna have one of those. I'm terrified because I know they're gonna fuck it up. I know they're going to screw it because they don't know how to write. The only people that knew how to write and they could have gotten it wrong were working on a TV show, a Conan TV show for Amazon. And believe it or not, Jennifer Sulky decided, oh, because it's Conan and it's toxic masculinity, we're going to cancel it. And they canceled it. They fired the guys. And they went to write House of the Dragon. So yeah, those guys knew what they were writing. They knew they were good. And then she approved this shit. You know, they Rings of Power. So she can get Jennifer Sulky look-alike Galadriel there, being all badass and girl bossing. Alright. I have the feeling that maybe I'm not streaming to YouTube because I've not changed the title of the video before I started. That show was so horrible I never watched it. I watched things about it, but I never watched it. It's still going on, you know? They're still making it. I have I'm not gonna say a friend. I mean, she's kind of like a girl I see around every now and then, and I say hello. She's very nice. She's on the generous proportion uh, side of things, you know, like the kind of um. Oh, I didn't get a notification. So, well, I'm not on. I'm not on holiday mode anymore, so I don't know why you didn't get one. I'm gonna have to check that. Another one for the list. Oh, 32. 8 to go. I can pickpocket other roads. Nice. So, yeah, and this girl, she works for Rings of Power. She's one of the costume designers. No, not designers. She doesn't design the costumes. She puts them together. So the orcs, some of the costumes of the orcs, you know, the one that had the baby, that one costume she did, and she was very proud of it. And how can you tell someone? And I've seen friends of mine telling her, like, that show you're working on is an abomination. And it is. But it's nice, especially if it's someone that you're a little bit empathetic to. I think you need to be a little bit more subtle. Like, you don't have to lie. I would still find a way to tell her this show is shit and it shouldn't exist. But I would try to find a way not to be, you know, an ass like I normally am. More to love, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, she's very nice. She's very sweet, and I remember her posting all proud. Look, this week there's something I've been working on. This episode, I did this. I just did a like, but and didn't say anything. But some friends of mine were at it, man. Like they were like, that show shit. Meeting notes. That is from the meeting. It's not her fault. I felt the pain, but she's gonna be proud of her work. Effort and energy that was put into it. Show that was shit. CGI was shit. Costumes were pretty bad, but blame the person in charge. I think the person in charge was Jennifer Sulky. Jennifer Sulky. In the end, she got what she deserved because she got fired. But I think if I had to blame some other people that wasn't Jennifer Sulky, I would go for the marketing team. No, or not the marketing team, the whatever talent acquisition or idea acquisition was there, because they were definitely the ones in charge on convincing the boards of directors that what was happening there was good, profitable. It's what people wanted. It's like, no, they lied, and they were caught red-handed lying about the data. They said bluntly, even if the show does not do well, we will find a way to present stats in a way that it will make it look like it's doing well. And that made it, before season 1 was over, to the press. And I'm surprised that was revealed by anyone, because the press normally are shilling for these things. Mainstream press, like the mainstream media, or the access media, as they call it. You can't really trust them. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk well about this one thing. Uh, I'm going to hype it up so I get access. Like, what are you gonna get? A teacher? It's such an ego thing. But you know, thankfully, we're not listening to those people anymore. And I'm not saying that there is any particular like political side that's better than the other, really, because there are lunatics in each. But I'm very disappointed on the wokies. And yeah, that show is just... I never watched it because I didn't want to give my time or my... And I do have an Amazon Prime subscription. But I didn't want viewing it to contribute to the idea that this thing could be even remotely liked. And I'm sorry about this girl, because if they cancel the show, she probably is going to be out of work from that show, but maybe she'll find work somewhere else. And also, the thing with the Rings of Power, you know, the costumes, is that they were good costumes mixed with really shitty ones. It's almost like they asked... You know, have you ever been in a LARPing event where it's pretty much that? You know, like everyone brings their own costumes from home, and there is a disparity of quality. Like some people would afford something cheaper, some people would spend more, and then when you see everyone together, it's kind of like a mishmash. I've seen the extreme of that. I've seen people who spend a fortune on a leather costume mixed with someone that made their armor with cardboard and tinfoil. Well, things have gotten better. Yeah, 33, 7 to go. Okay. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Yeah, it's the... I buy a mouse outfit for I'd buy a mouse outfit for Halloween. But a mouse? Just like a real mouse? Or like a mouse? Or maybe like a fantasy mouse, sort of like a Skaven sort of thing? Splinter? But those are rats. Every year I go to Halloween. I have two or three different costumes I normally wear for Halloween. One of them, obviously, vampire, because I'm a massive fan of Vampire the Masquerade. I grew up with it. It shaped me in many ways. Second, Viking. I do have a Viking costume that's actually quite good, but I don't have the beard right now to wear. Oh, no, just a mouse. Okay. Nice. You should totally carry a very generous amount of cheese then. The third costume is pirate. And the reason why I normally stick to these ones is because I am very finicky. And I like having good quality components in a costume. So the pistol, the pirate pistol I have is something about this big, and it's made of like mahogany and metal. It's a real gun. It's all made of plastic. Doesn't make sense. Same with everything. I will have to buy the boots that go with whatever costume. Any particular mouse, or like a Chuck E. Cheese sort of thing, or just a mouse? Just a mouse, okay. Is there a reason why a mouse specifically, or may I ask? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go to the bank or somewhere, just drop some fruit. Because I don't want to get rid of the strange fruit. This strange fruit is amazing. 100 run energy extra. The mouse costume pickup lines works well at the parties, and the tail is inappropriate. The bank is just south of you. Okay. But let's see, if I get another one of these in the next round, I'll go to the bank. The tail is inappropriate. Because it's not really a tail? Or are you gonna have the tail in the front? I know what it is like wearing something as a pickup line. I remember I used to go completely dressed in pink back in the day. And girls asked, "Oh, you're dressed in pink. This is kind of cute." And I said, "Yeah, no, actually, I'm trying to cosplay as a pig, because pigs' orgasms last 30 minutes, and that's actually a fact. That's true." And they'd be like, "Oh, never thought of that." But yeah, it's a good thing to be. Imagine that, you finish and a pig finishes, and then you just have a shower, smoke a cigarette, whatever, if you smoke, watch TV, go to sleep, and the pig is still going. To flip skirts and tap boobs. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty cool. Do you go to many Halloween parties? Where is it? Oh, it's at that side. Okay. Here. Just 2 a year. Here, because it's London, you get you know what? I'm gonna eat the sandwich. Whatever. Yeah. Because it's London, here you get to about 1st or 2nd of October, you're already on Halloween parties, the whole month. What I do normally is, or I used to do more in the past, is that every day I will get, I'll get to play a movie or two. I used to do double bill. And there were horror movies that were at least 20 years old. So you had things like Rosemary's Baby, for example, The Exorcist, you know, like Child's Play, Nightmare on Elm Street, stuff like that. Because it needed to be cheesy. It needed to be not necessarily maybe a good movie, but sort of uh, whatever, you know. Not very scary, I would say. And I would get my friends over, and I will provide the popcorn and the soda and candy and everything. Which reminds me, I don't have any Halloween candy right now here. I do have a Halloween candle. Like this. That smells like pumpkin. It's really nice. But I used to provide everything so we will have a good time. And the best is when the movie's not really that good and you can just make commentary and make light of whatever you're seeing. Like, what was the name? It was a Jess Franco movie. It was produced by Hammer, I think. What was it? It's a Hammer horror. Do not disturb the sleep of the dead or something like that. Or that was the translation. Let me see. It's from 1974. It's by Jess Franco, like Jesus Franco. He was a Spanish actor. It's Hispano-Italian, but I think it's a Hammer thing. What's the real the British name of it? Ray Loverock, Arthur Kennedy, and Christiana Galvo. In English. So no. Let sleeping corpses lie. Do not profane the sleep of the dead in English. Yeah. Or let sleeping corpses die. It's called. Yeah, 1974. That shit, man. Like that kind of movie, totally my jam. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the orange is the blood is orange. The special effects, like practical effects, are cheesy. That a zombie was just a guy dressed badly with kind of like pale bluish skin. That was it. No more prosthetics or anything. If you look at Josh Romero's first zombie movie ever, it's just people, really. Some of them are naked. Okay. 34, 6 levels to go. To be honest, yeah, this is faster. Doing it like this is faster because I think that the other quests I was doing, there were a whole bunch of them. And yeah, they gave you lots of experience, but they gave you experience of many things, not just stealing. And if they give you 2000 XP, it doesn't really reach much past a particular point. Of course, this is going slower now. But yeah. But yeah, that movie in particular was hilarious. The plot is just so preposterous, and I've seen one of the worst scenes where you're like, they they could have gotten to giving exposition about the plot in so many better ways. No, oh, my girlfriend's gotten bitten, by something, or she's gotten scratched by a zombie. Oh yeah, there's not many people in the village. There's this lady that's giving birth. Come. The doctor takes this stranger who happens to be the boyfriend of a patient, and explains, come. There is a lady giving birth here. Come, and I'm going to explain to you what happens when a baby is born but happens to be a zombie. And I was just there with my friend. We were just laughing our heads off. Like, how stupid is this? But that's more of the fun, like Halloween is something you're not really gonna take seriously. If you do, then you're doing Halloween wrong. I love horror all year round, but Halloween is when it's supposed to be cheesy. It's when you are the one thing bumping in the night. Okay. What other movies did we watch? I mean, yeah, Rosemary's Baby, The Changeling, the 1981 one. Not the other one. Not the one with Nicole Kidman. Oh, hello. Do you have any one left? No, leave me alone. Have a spare potion. So I also have this box set of DVDs on like Hammer Horror. I don't watch many DVDs these days. I prefer to have things on Blu-ray, even though DVDs were objectively better. There is an episode of Angry Video Game Nerd where he explains why DVDs were better. And he's not wrong. First, unless you're careful and you choose carefully, a lot of the Blu-rays you're going to buy are not necessarily better resolution. DVDs used to have a lot more extras. Also, Blu-rays have very shit menus. DVDs have an art on creating a menu. Just check Spinal Tap, for example. Spinal Tap's menu for the DVD was actually pretty funny. What else? Scars of Dracula was a good one I liked. There's the one, the Rasputin, the Mad Monk with Christopher Lee as well. Of course, The Wicker Man. The Wicker Man is a brilliant movie in every respect. I mean, it has some things that are a little bit iffy, but considering that movie nearly didn't come out, oof. And I still insist, The Wicker Man would make an amazing musical. Like if you could make an adaptation of The Wicker Man in the West End, and it has enough songs to be a musical. So. A friend of mine, Andy McQuaid. He's a theater director. But everything, he had this company called Skin Deep, and all the theater plays they did were dark, one way or another. Um, they did Quills. They did one about Elizabeth Bathory. Okay. Okay, come on, come on. We're nearly there. What else? So yeah, it was sort of like that. So you can make a dark musical with The Wicker Man, and it has enough good songs actually to do stuff. What else? 35, 5 levels to go. 4 stalls. Okay. Um, she was it she? The Nanny with Bette Davis. That was also a good one. That's when Bette Davis was already older. It was one of the last movies she worked on. I mean, she was still a public figure afterwards, but she wasn't really in many films. What else? What other movies? Oh, of course, Dario Argento shit. Dario Argento. Profondo Rosso, Suspiria, um, Inferno, Mother of Tears. Well, in English, Profondo Rosso is called Big Red. No, Big Red, no, sorry. Deep Red. Big Red is where I like going for the weekend. It's a bar. Yeah, Deep Red. What else? Demons. Dario Argento and Lucio Fulci as well. On these Italian horror movies, they had a very special relationship with Goblin. I don't know if you've ever heard Goblin music. It's a band called Goblin. It's prog rock from the 70s. And they had this movie as well. Oh, Jennifer Connelly, when she was very young. Like, I think she was just around the time when she came on Labyrinth. Maybe younger than that. And there's this one movie called Phenomena, when the girl is a little bit psychic and she can control insects, and the insects sort of help her solve a mystery, like a murder. It's also mixed, believe it or not, with a lot of music from Iron Maiden. So it must have been Big Red is a drink I get from the bar on weekends. I know that this bar I'm talking about, the Big Red, is based on that. Oh no. Oh. I was not intending to eat that thing. Right, let's carry on. Still. Imagine this was real. You know, how would the economy really work? I mean, it would be fine. You have a stall that generates fruit every few seconds. But then, who will want to pay for it? You just get more, right? Yeah, Deep Red, great, great movie. It's a genre called giallo. Giallo is as a genre of horror. It's more like a thriller sort of thing, more than horror. It's only that the context in for example, Suspiria, that they give it like a supernatural twist. Uh, but Giallo is Giallo's characteristic, especially, is that there is this murder, and you get to see the hands, you see the killing weapon, but you never get to see the face. So the whole movie, you're suspecting who is the killer. You don't know. Maybe it's a masked person. But most of the times, you don't even get to see the face or the head or anything. It's just the body, hands, arms, maybe a shadow, but you don't get to see much. Um, but yeah, giallo, and in Italian, giallo means yellow. So it's like the yellow horror. You get yeah, Deep Red, Suspiria. What else? They're both giallo, but I don't know what other giallos did he do? He did other horror movies like Demons, for example. Demons is not giallo. It's just a metal mask that. Oh yeah, Suspiria. Phenomena. Phenomena is also giallo. Uh, yeah. The other ones like Demons is about a mask that if you wear it and it scratches you, uh, you turn into a demon. It's sort of like a zombie virus sort of thing, but demon-like. Uh, come on, come on. We're nearly there. If this keeps going like this, we might finish a Fairy Tales 2 today. That'd be amazing. Yeah. Okay. It's always 28 points, yeah? So the points don't go down, but the requirements to advance get bigger, right? Yeah, 36. 4 levels to go. You can now pickpocket cave goblins that steal from chests in Aldarin villas. Aldarin villas. Okay. I think I'm going to go to the bank and drop more of this fruit. Come on! I wonder what other things I have messed up. you know, with my new reconfiguration of the computer. That would teach me. The other thing that is bugging me is that the new mouse that I have, it cost me about 100 quid. It's a good mouse, it's a great mouse, it's the best mouse. There's no better mouse than my mouse. It's very bigly. And the thing that bugs me is that Linux does not have the drivers for this mouse. So it's a Logitech G Pro Superlight 2. So Linux, of course, will have a community-created version of what Logitech will have. And if it had been a Logitech G Pro Superlight, then I will be sorted. But because it's the number 2, yeah, I'm out of luck. There are people working on the drivers, they are not finished. But it works, and it works very well. I definitely can see an improvement on the way I play, but yeah. Let's hope I didn't pay extra for features that I'm not having, like the polling speed or, you know, DPI. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Really? My stomach is starting to make noises. I think I'm gonna have to eat something later. Not much. I'm still on a diet. Oh, Halloween candy. You know what? I'm just gonna go grab some. Be back. I'm back. Yeah, you should totally go grab something to eat. Yeah, see, I got eyeballs, eye holes, little brains as well. They're kind of like strawberry flavored and cream. They're nice. Oh, and the smell. Incredible. I should be eating something nutritious, but whatever. So, what's your favorite monster? Of all the monsters, what's the monster that you would consider the spookiest? For me, the spookiest monster is the Skinwalker. Oh, sorry. Wow, somebody was bringing me food. Werewolf. Yeah, somebody was bringing me food. You remember I said I was hungry. No, but the guy made a mistake. It was delivering food to the wrong house. So, werewolf, because it's not that far from reality. Okay, would you like to elaborate? I mean, there is an entire video from Overly Sarcastic Productions about werewolves, and it's really, really good. Werewolves were not supposed to be contagious. Like, it's not like you get bitten by a werewolf and you turn into a werewolf. That wasn't the case before. Lycanthropy used to be just a curse. I think I got this wrong, right? Yeah. No, it was fine. I like skinwalkers because every skinwalker story I hear is extremely interesting. And they all get described in such a spooky way. Like they are supposed to look like animals, but they're off. They're very off looking. Like it's almost like, have you ever seen a badly taxidermied dog, for example, or a cat or whatever? There is a bad taxidermy job. That's how I imagine them, because of the way they get described. Wow, I'm getting lots of this. Oh. What's really interesting about werewolves is that people, yeah, imitating life. Like something that's not supposed to be an animal. Like tries to imitate an animal without knowing what the animal is supposed to be. Some people have said that even the body language of the dog was like the body language of a human. And it's so... Even that description is spooky. But yeah, werewolves, the really interesting thing about werewolves is that up to a point in history, people did not even consider that they did not exist. Okay, werewolves were a thing. Everyone knew it. So much so that there was this pope that had to explain them. And because everything that is, 37, and because he had to explain it, he had to declare them as creatures of God. Because nothing exists in the world without God's permission. So yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, there's werewolves. It was only until Dracula, the novel Dracula by Bram Stoker, that the lycanthropy became a contagion thing. Because it was linked to vampires from that point on. I can't believe I'm eating all of these. I can't stop. When I was little, the one thing that scared me the most were actually specter. What something they would call a specter. Basically a ghost, but a ghost that actually looks like a dead thing, and that will have the power to actually hurt you. Because every time that I had some like weird experience, normally it's been just a nuisance, you know. It's just like, oh, the door's opening again, or like the cardboards are opening on their own again. Oh, whatever, you know. I just go close them, and then knock it off, and then just go back to sleep. But for me, a specter was supposed to be kind of like the nasty version of a ghost that would actually have not just ill intent, but kind of like physical capabilities of hurting you somehow, or biting you, or whatever. Kind of like a mixture between a ghost and a zombie. Always dressed in a shroud. I should create some of them as real things for role-playing games. Because they actually, no, the way I understood them, they were very, very ancient spirits. Like medieval age spirits. So it will match. You know, you got a castle, there is a specter there that is willing to do you harm. So, how many points do I need anymore? Hang on, let's see. 37. So yeah, 3 levels. The fun part is that I grew up in Malaga. And Malaga is a coastal town. My house was between the beach and a graveyard. And it's not like, back home, back in the day, it was no. Well, I suppose it's the same now. It's not like in Britain. In Britain, you go to any church, any park, there's graves there. You're gonna find them everywhere. You go to a park, you're walking your dog, whatever. There headstones everywhere. You go to a church, there's more dead people there than alive. That's normal. There, not so much. There, the dead are just mostly all in one spot. And one thing that marked me very much, and I appreciate very much, is cypress trees. Because in a sunset, when the night is coming, a cypress looks particularly dark, almost like black. It's almost like fire flames made of leaves, black leaves. Incredible, love it. And cypresses, as they are very spiritual trees, they've planted them everywhere in the graveyards. One thing that happened once was that I was a teenager. Well, I was a preteen, actually. Preteens back then, there was no internet. There were no, like, video games were a thing, but in arcades maybe, and there was maybe one in a restaurant. Okay, arcades were not really a thing yet. At least not where in my town. And then, where was I? Yeah, there was the wall of the graveyard, the graveyard next to my house. And it was sunset and stuff, and the cypresses were sticking out from the white walls, but it was kind of, it was open. It was like a park, with walls, and that was it. And then we climbed, and they were exhuming some graves. And we looked down, and there were some skeletons. And the one thing that I found very shocking, I mean, to me it was interesting. But then later I understood what it was, and it was very shocking. Because it was one of the skulls had a hand like this, and it was it's actually stuck, like it had melted somehow or whatever. It was just grabbing its face, and I thought, "Oh, that's really cool," skull. But then I realized there's the implication that somebody was buried alive. That was a master farmers. Okay, nice. Yeah, that was the kind of thing that you do with your friends, right? You have a friend and you're both mischievous, and you want to do, I don't know, something that you're not supposed to be doing. That's what we did that day. I just I just really appreciate the little bit of magic that we have left in the world. Things that we can't really explain. The day that we explore the seas, we already know what's in there. That means there are no more sea monsters. Mm, they are now in our imaginations. Does that make sense? And the world used to be a lot more like that before. You know, there was, yeah, we were more ignorant, we were more superstitious, but there was this fascination to the world that's kind of been leaving us. The one thing that we don't know for certain now is where is AI taking us? What's the future for it? So I wonder if we could use AI to create our own new legends and making them consistent and interactive. But I mean legends in the whole sense of the word. I think I need to go to the bank again. Look, those trees are a little annoying. Yeah. Let's go. Let's carry on. About a kilo of these eyeballs. 1 kilo. There's less than half of it left. Okay. Yep. They're delicious. You know when you buy a whole lot of candy, yeah? Tons of it. And then you find, okay, I like this one. I don't like this one. This one is fine. This one not so much. I've gone down to like 3 or 4 different types of sweets. Some of them I have not found. But normally I get these ones in Amazon. Get a box. And I think I have time enough already to figure out what is it that I like. But maybe I can be happily surprised. Yeah, I think I need to change the camera to this. It's easier to click on it. Mm-hmm. 2 more levels. Come on. We're nearly there. This is such a chill area. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's carry on. 1.5 levels. 1.5 levels. Well, less than. Yeah, one and something. Uh, what else? And what about horror movie, horror stories? Like, what's a horror story? Truth is, I never heard horror stories that were like, okay, well, this is a traditional horror story that scared me. Normally, Halloween in Spain, well, at least in Andalusia, is not really celebrated like anywhere else. Um, like, the people didn't dress up or anything, What it was is that old ladies would go to the graveyard and just clean the gravestones, and then they will gather in someone's house. They bring out some sweets, tea, liquor, kind of like anisette, for example, and they will start telling horror stories to each other. Like, oh, but I heard that a friend of a friend of a friend of mine was one day in the graveyard and then this apparition came and da 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 da. It was always sort of like let's not meet sort of stories, like things that were almost factual. Oh, yeah, this happened to me. Oh, yeah, this happened to me. I think that the spookiest thing is something my sister told me. Well, not me. She told the family. But it was more like a vision that she went to the bathroom and then coming back, she saw a whole lot of their dead relatives just sitting in the living room and they said hello to her. And then she passed out. And then she woke up and nobody was there. It could have been that she was dreaming. But she woke up in the living room. Maybe sleepwalking? I don't know. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. How much food have I dropped? It says it's worth 350 gold. I mean, like, at these levels, 39. We're nearly there, nearly there. Come on. One more level. Okay. Nearly there. Oh, and I'm very gutted. Apparently, they're taking Turtle WoW out of commission. They had to try harder because Turtle WoW servers are based in the UK, so they couldn't just give a letter of cease and desist like they did with Nostalrius. And I know I'm not playing WoW recently, but if I had to play WoW and not going through retail because I don't, I definitely have a lot of love for that server. And I keep hoping and hoping that they finally understand what is it that people want. They don't seem to. It goes all over their head. I wouldn't know. There are some news out there that they actually have gotten to them. And there are people who are now Total WoW refugees, but I wouldn't know. I need to follow it better. It's things that I have seen a couple of times already in passing. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's very true. I always hope that they couldn't get Turtle WoW because they're here. I don't know. People want Vanilla Plus. That's what people want. They don't. There's no point of releasing everything again. They're gonna have to get them individually, which will take long also. Yeah, but how much are they willing to risk that they're gonna get them as individuals? Okay, there. Also, they had so many good ideas on how to run the server. It's just that they were actually pretty much common sense, and I don't know why Blizzard did not figure it out. Rico Act makes the court leverage more power against the Turtle WoW owners, but I don't know what that will do. Neither do I. I mean, Turtle WoW people always said that the assets did not belong to them. That was very clear. They never pretended. Ooh, also, Nintendo. They screwed up. Whoever. Oh, man. The new thing with Nintendo is just so stupid. Well, they're stealing. They're better than Blizzard. They just get hired since they can do a better job. That's what they said about the Nostalrius people, but I don't think so. I mean, they got them as consultants for a bit. They're stealing. Yeah, they are stealing. But you know what I say? If bind is an owning, ... This is Nintendo on in so many months. Yeah, I know, right? So what about now with Magic the Gathering? Like, does that... What? Is... Whoever approved that, they should go to jail. Simple. If you're a judge and you drop the ball that much, you should get to jail, or you need to get fired, disbarred. No ever exercise ever again, because the consequences of this are so monstrous. It's really, really bad. And how can you revert it? Because now it's created a precedent. Now you can't revert it. The only option would be if Nintendo goes bankrupt for whatever reason, and they're not gonna sell their rights or anything, but they may be in the position that they have to share this for money. It could kill a whole genre of games. Only one. I mean, yeah, it could kill a few genres of games. But the good thing could be that now people are so paranoid that they're not going to approve anything else for Nintendo. Out of seeing this, they'll be like, no, we're going to look at this 10 million times before we say anything. So good luck. We'll get back to you in 50 years. How much is left? And I think I can hold up without going to the bank yet. Yeah, better claim FPS games. Call of Duty. Oh yeah. Who publishes Call of Duty? Is that Activision? Because we know we have Counter-Strike is by Valve, and I have played. I think I seem to remember I got me Modern Warfare once. I played the main campaign for a few hours and I dropped it. I played a little bit of Battlefield. I played lots of bit of Arma. I've never gotten into Valorant or Overwatch. I did think of Valorant, and then I realized that I can't play it because it's got anti-cheat, and anti-cheat doesn't run on Linux. I think this is gonna ding just right on time. Now, yes. Yeah, level 40. I got pickpocket from city guards. Excellent. Okay, well, we're done here. Yeah. I think I pressed the wrong button. That's the other one. No. What was it? Like this? Maybe? Oh, where's Bender? I don't have him. Okay. Yeah, Activision. But you look at the history of Activision, yeah? And a lot of these companies, they started small and they were like the saviors of the gamers back in the day. They're like, oh, these people bet for us. Blizzard were like that as well. And then they turned into the enemy. And that's what happens when you go public and the people you work for are bloodthirsty Well, not bloodthirsty, but money thirsty. Greedy assholes. Okay. Let's go to Lambridge. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, this one. But there is a different vendor that I have. It's a vendor celebrating dancing. I go this one as well, maybe. With the swag. Okay, so I need some stuff because I need to go to top floor. Do, 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 do. I could have gotten this before, right? Okay. Deposit all. Now, I would like to get red gloves, red table. So got these. And what else? I was supposed to have something like a skirt or something, right? Oh no, I sold it. Okay. No, worse, I dropped it. Okay, I'm wearing this. Actually, no, I'm gonna wear that. Stab, crush, range, magic +3. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just wear it. This instead of this. Deposit this. And I'm going to get rid of this, and this. Okay, so where is the here? Drum and stuff. And I'm gonna wear this hat. I know it doesn't match, but whatever. And I'm gonna get all of these, all of these, all of these. Just in case. And yeah, that's it. And I'm gonna wear this. Look how much faster I move. Bottom floor. Alright, maybe we can do the Fairytales 2 thing. I don't remember there were many steps left to do. Okay, so let's get here. Fairytales 2. Oh, I need a vial of water and then pestle and mortar. Ah, man, I had to get back. Because I do have the vial of water. And the pestle and mortar. Top floor. Okay, so I need pestle and mortar, which is this, and this. That's it. Now I got everything I need. Okay. Oh no, there's a bug in my house. I don't mind that they are very annoying. Come on, let's go. It's this way, right? Like it's just, yeah, it's just straight up. Why am I here? Do I have to wait until his back is turned? I can imagine that. You've been unconscious. Did I wake up? Whatever. Okay, fine. But no. This way. No, you can fail. Okay. Well, I hope I don't have to do this very often because it's a long way to walk. Okay, let's run a little bit. Hopefully I get it right this time. But are you sure? I don't have to catch him looking away. Okay. So I tried to steal from him. He puts me away. I come back, and he's just gonna be distracted. Well, he's looking away. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Alright. Let's try again. Third time's the charm, right? Although I have already tried before. Let's try. I think I should not have eaten that many sweets. You know what I mean? Like when you feel like... My mom, when I was little, if I did something like this, my mom would be like, that will teach you. Oh no, again. But at least it's not telling me you're not skilled enough to do it. What would you think it is? You need to get him from the side where his henchman isn't looking. Okay. All right. Let's see. Well, he doesn't suspect me because, you know, why would he? So I'll just hang around. What if I try now? Yeah. Got it! Yay! Hey. Okay. Now, let's go talk to Fair Enough. That sheep is so round. Sanaris. Where do I have to go again? No. Aldarin? Maybe? Enchanted Valley. Could be this? BKQ. Right? This one, okay. DLR. Confirm. Am I in the wrong place? I think I'm in the wrong place. Okay. No, okay. I don't think this is the right place. AJ. S. Or D. JQ. It's not doing it. That's not working. No. Island voice. DLR DJQ AJS. AJ. S. Don't get it, man. Like, what am I doing? I know from here. DJS. I hardly moved at all. Okay. I'm already there. Okay. The third code. DJQ does not transport the player to any location. Instead, the player must enter the fourth code. AJS. AJS. Okay. I get it. So. Okay, so let's start. Configure fairy ring. First, air. Configure AJS. DLR. I get it. Okay. D L R. Okay, now configure fairy ring, air, so this is the first one. So we are DLR DJ Q. Doesn't go anywhere, okay. Okay. Let's go to that one. Okay. Use this one. Okay. Use this one. And now this. And now air. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So, air in sequence. Air, DLR, DJQ, AJS. So, I'm gonna put this in a different spot. I'm gonna. The music is nice. Okay. Okay. So, first is air. Air. Like this. There. Can't click them. So I'm writing it here, but yeah. Okay. So first go that one. All right. Now, DLR. Now, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like D J Q. But this is an invalid location. And now AJS. And now I'm here. The third code, DJS, does not transport the player to any location. Instead, the player must enter the fourth code. Ah, okay. Ah, all right. So let's start. Air. We start here. And then there is D, L, R. But now, instead of entering the third code, I had to enter the fourth code, which is A, J, S. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm reading the wiki, but to a small island, to another small island, to nowhere, to the hideout. Okay. Right. Okay. With the certificate in the inventory. So I need to have the certificate in the inventory. Okay, now I get it. What do I do now? Camelot teleport. Yeah, because I need to get somewhere. Sonaris. Okay, so I'm here. Is there a bank around here? Yes, there is. Because I need the certificate. Okay. Where is the certificate? There's a newspaper. Where is it? Meeting notes. Have certificate. Hook. Search the broke shelves. Broken shelves. Ah. Here. I know I have two certificates. Two halves of a certificate. Yeah, I think I need to go do this and grab these two. I think that was the one. Half certificate, but they've got two halves. So it should work now. Air. I said but that's where I found the two halves. Okay, let me try this. DLR. If it doesn't work, we can get back. DL. Because I remember being in the area and getting painting was broken in one of the shelves, and then I found those two halves. So D J Q and now it's AJ. Ah, okay. Yes. Okay, well, let's go back to Zanaris. But then what did I take from that area? Because I remember having been in the hideout before. Search. There you go. Got it. Again. Well, let's try again. Now the LR. Yeah, D. J. Q. And AJS. Yay! Finally made it. Thank you. Fair enough. Even know I was there. Fantastic. Let's hope it's not too late. You get that? Oh no, it didn't work. She's been asleep too long. Calm down. There's got something that we can do. After all, we've given her back her magical essence, right? Yes, we have. There is one small chance I may be able to wake her up still, but I need a potion magic essence. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. What do you need to make one? A potion of magic essence made in the same way as any other potion. Firstly, you mix a vial of water with a base herb, in this case, a starflower. Starflowers are rich in magic essence and are excellent for curing poisons. And that's what the queen's suffering from, a poisoning of her life essence. And we need to add the catalyst ingredients, a powdered Gorax claw. Gorax drain the life from their prey by using one of their claws, we're hoping to draw the queen's essence back. Highest plains, when they are extremely rare. They are vicious creatures that draw life essence from yeah, so basically we're not finishing this today. Only way to offer the world is to the fairy rings. Well, that's great. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it off today now. So yeah, this was this actually tried my patience even more than difficult monsters, I would say. All right, so cool. Right, so I know this looks very weird. Okay, there you go, and that was something. Okay, so yeah, I will continue with this next week. I'll be reading up what is it that I need to do so we can get it done. I have not done any quest before in RuneScape that have taken these many steps with that much work. Wow, I can only imagine what's to come. Anyway, thank you very much. Snorch, you're a star. You always are. You're a star. I really hope that you'll send some photos at some point or post something somewhere with the mouse costume. Yeah. Take care. And I hope you have a good day.